Greetings and salutation to all. Can we guarantee we are drinking safe, clean water that's coming out from the tap in our house? Is the chlorination for water treatment in Malaysia is enough for us to protect from any waterborne disease? Do you know that chlorination does not effective toward protozoan cysts? The World Health Organization estimates that 80% of diseases worldwide are waterborne. Thus, we can say that it is not enough to only depending for that water treatment. As we all know, drinking water without proper disinfection can lead to many diseases. The worst case can cause death. Big question appear in our mind. Why is this happening? Why the rate still increase for people getting waterborne disease? The main reason is bacteria's controlled effectiveness in the activation of microorganisms through a physical process is not highly efficient. Moreover, considering the high cost of operating and maintenance for existing water treatment, we need to step up to provide a great solution, where the UV technologies is the best approach to boost up the efficiency in eliminating pathogen due to its strong germicidal, which is inactivating ability. The commercial UV disinfection units are currently available for the household, but their cost is typically high and specialized replacement parts are expensive and may not be readily available in many parts of the world. How about we come up with a low-cost UV technologies where the design is compact, small and easier to install in a single unit house? The main process for UV disinfection is UV light disinfects by penetrating microorganisms and destroying their DNA. UV is a spectrum of light that is just below the visible range to the human eye. The UVC spectrum is known as the germicidal spectrum because it is the region that contains the peak germicidal wavelength. The UV units for water treatment consist of a specialized low-pressure, high-output lamp with mercury-indium amalgam filling that produces ultraviolet radiation at 254 nanometer, very close to the optimum at 260 nanometer. Compared to the low-pressure lamps, the medium-pressure lamps are poor producers of usable germicidal wavelengths. Medium-pressure lamps generally only convert up to 10% of their input watts into usable UVC watts, whilst amalgam low-pressure lamps can be up to 40% efficient. There has been a drastic rise in the market share for low-pressure, high-intensity amalgam lamps in the past few years. This has been primarily driven by the need for higher electrically efficient lamp, which is also lower electrical operating costs, and the growing awareness in using green technology to reduce carbon footprint. This design, we need to determine the right size of the UV system that matches the household peak demand flow rate. This is simply a measure of how much water can flow through our main water line if all the water outlets were open at once. Since concentrated UV light can be dangerous, so the system includes a protective gas. The UV radiation will not have a residual impact on the water. UV systems are often paired with reverse osmosis systems to provide a complete purification process for the safest drinking water. The UV dosage is the measurement of energy delivered by a UV water purifier. The more dosage provided, the more energy delivered to treat contaminated water. At a certain threshold, this energy becomes sufficient enough to inactivate most of the microorganisms present in water. Furthermore, figure here shows the general design of the UV tube and the protocol. After providing the three types of tests, germicidal effectiveness, hydrodynamics, and material degradation, the performance can be assessed. A simple irradiance model was also developed to provide rough estimates of the impact of flow rate and water absorbance on the germicidal effectiveness of the UV tube. The impact in these studies is sustainability can be achieved since there is no harmful chemical is being used, unlike for chlorination water treatment system, which produces dangerous carcinogens such as trihalomethanes, which further pollute our environment and endanger our health. So, I truly believe that UV technologies can be enhanced in the future so that this technology can be contributed to the well-being of humankind. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for your kind attention.